Shiny. Today I am going to explain on the topic electric field intensity due to an infinitely long, straight, uniformly charged wire. Last class, Gauss theorem, first application we have seen plane sheet. This is second case, that is uniformly charged wire. Gauss theorem, second application. Consider an infinitely thin, straight, uniformly charged wire having linear charge density. Linear charge density. We know that linear charge density lambda is equal to charge divided by length. Here is we are considering that wire only. That's why linear charge density. Lambda is equal to Q by L. From this equation we can write Q is equal to lambda L. Then here that our aim is to calculate electric field intensity. Electric field intensity at a point P. From that center, that means this is R is the radius, L is the length. Actually this is a cylinder, it is a Gaussian surface. That's why I have given this dotted line. It is an imaginary surface actually. Okay, it is dotted line, that is Gaussian surface. This is uniformly charged wire. Then we know that Gauss theorem, by using Gauss theorem, closed surface integral E dot ds is equal to Q by epsilon naught. Q by epsilon naught. Instead of this Q we can write lambda L by epsilon naught. This Gaussian surface is divided into three parts. I have given this is first part, this is second part, this is third part. Then we can calculate this. This is closed integral, that is first part, that is E dot ds plus closed integral second part E dot ds plus closed integral third part E dot ds is equal to lambda L divided by epsilon. Here is theta is the angle between that E and ds. In case first and last case, now first and, that means three cases are there. Okay. Then here that first and second case. Okay. Here is electric field and area is perpendicular, 90 degree. Here also 90 degree. Then first and second case is 90 degree. Then we can substitute this. Third case, that is curved surface of the cylinder. Curved surface of the cylinder. Then we can substitute this EDS cos theta. First case EDS cos theta. Cos theta means cos 90 plus second case EDS cos 90 plus third case we can write third case E dot ds is equal to lambda L divided by epsilon naught. These two cases is equal to 0. Then we have to consider only this curved surface of the cylinder. We can consider this third case. Third case, integral E dot ds is equal to lambda L divided by epsilon naught. Then here we know that integral E we can take outside, then integral ds, that means area of the curved surface of the cylinder, that is equal to 2 pi r. Then integral ds, instead of that we can substitute 2 pi r L. Then we can use E into 2 pi rl is equal to lambda L divided by epsilon naught. R is the radius, L is the length. Then L cancel. Then we can write our aim is to calculate electric field intensity. E is equal to lambda divided by 2 pi r into epsilon naught. E is equal to lambda divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into r. Next case, last case, electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged thin spherical shell or hollow sphere. Gauss theorem, third application in case of spherical shell. Then again we have to divide it into three parts. First is case 1, electric field intensity at a point outside the shell. Next one, electric field intensity at a point inside the shell. Third case, electric field intensity on the surface of the shell. Then first case, electric field intensity at a point outside the shell. Consider a positive charge plus q. This is positive charge plus q distributed over the surface of radius capital letter R. Here also our aim is to calculate electric field intensity at a point P. Electric field intensity at a point P. The distance, that's a radius. This is actually dotted line. It is a Gaussian surface. This radius, that is small letter r. Then we can write by using Gauss theorem. What you have to write? Closed surface, closed integral, E dot ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. E dot ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. Then here is E and ds. Dot we can avoid. Then we have to write closed surface E ds cos theta is equal to q by epsilon naught. Then E and ds are in same direction, E and ds. Then angle is 0. Then we can substitute closed surface E ds cos theta cos 0, that is equal to 1 is equal to q by epsilon naught. Then closed surface E ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. We can take outside E into closed surface, closed dl, closed integral ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. This is integral ds. That means that the surface area of this Gaussian surface. That we can take E into 4 pi r square. This is, we are considering that a Gaussian surface. Radius is r. 4 pi r square is equal to q by epsilon naught. Then E is equal to, our aim is to calculate electric field intensity. E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, then q divided by r square. This is first case, electric field intensity at a point outside the shell. E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Second case, electric field intensity at a point on the surface of the shell. Then we know that this point P on the surface of the shell. Then we can write R is equal to capital letter R. Our equation E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. This is outside the shell. Then here we can write R is equal to capital letter R. Then instead of this we can write r square. The next, here q, that means surface charge density sigma is equal to q by s. Then q by, here that area 4 pi capital letter r square. Then here we can substitute 4 pi r square. Q we can calculate. Q into 4 pi r square. Then our final equation E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught sigma 4 pi r square divided by sigma 4 pi r square divided by r square. Then 4 pi cancel, r square cancel. Then we get our final equation E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. This is on the surface of the shell. Next is third case. Last case, electric field intensity at a point inside the shell. We know that it is a Gaussian surface. Inside the shell, charge is equal to 0. Then we can use Gauss theorem. Closed surface, closed integral E dot ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. Then no doubt here is EQ is equal to 0. Then therefore E is equal to 0. Electric field intensity at a point inside the shell is 0. Thank you. Tomorrow we will discuss on the topic electric potential.